Love is coming to us. What are we? Oh, wow. Good afternoon. Oh, this is one of my favourite hats. Oh, from Phuket, Thailand. I just had an amazing chat, although it was one-ended, but you know what I mean, that's the way I work. When I speak to someone, I am connecting into them. My angels pick up that. They know that I'm intending to communicate to that person, and in a flick of a light, they're there. I'm just giving them direction, as we all must. So you just stand in a camera now. In your heart, you want to speak to your girlfriend, thousands of miles away. And you imagine that she's listening, and you do. And whatever you say is from the heart, she will get that impression. Works for me. I've just reaffirmed to Om, who is my pet name for my girlfriend because she has a Thai name that I couldn't pronounce even if I wanted to. And so we have that agreement that she is Om. Oh, right. Oh, no, we're back. Right. And so I just said, hi, Om. I hope you're well. I had a bit of trouble actually getting hold of you. But you see, Om Prakesh has contacted Om and has formed a little group. And if you know Facebook, I don't know if this is an actual new thing, but it's called Group Connections. And me, Om Prakesh, and Om, which is not how it's written there, but it's her name and she's written in Thai. Actually, it begins with a W, but I still won't the thing. Right. And I've connected into that. So it's even a double whammy that she has connected into that as well. She's obviously agreed. Om Prakesh has contacted her, probably said I'm a friend of Graham's and checked her out that she's okay. Bless his heart, because he's that sort of person. And this has got to Om. And I've just said, Om, how are you doing with the thing? Yes, I still want to marry you because that's how we left. I left Thailand. I bought her an engagement ring, gold thing, and I'm a man of my word. So I wasn't some, as does go on in Thailand, naughty, have sex with woman and all this, try to get her pregnant and then leg it. That's why the Thai government is a bit, because they protect their women. Okay. And no, this wasn't that. She isn't pregnant. And I came home and I owed £10,000. Okay. All legitimate, but in a sense, I mean, they weren't stolen, but one was, I had 3 cards. The biggest debt, though, this is brilliant, you know, good news. You know, the biggest debt was a British Airways American Express card. So I do give credit and thing to Joe, you know, just as I do with Mr. Trump. My sense he's some dipsticks are not quite giving Mr. Trump the credit he's due, are trying to distort. Oh, I can't, oh my God, this is my other girlfriend. I will. Jap, this is Jap. Hi, Jap. No, she hasn't got in. Hi. Oh, she looks. How are you? You don't look so good, or you just taking a break? Hold on. Eh? I can hear you, but not good. Hold on. You're lying. I hope you're not ill. You're not looking. It's all look. You normally just have a break. Hello. Oh, I hear now. Yeah. What? Oh, iPad. No. Right. No. Um, I'm sorry, but I will try. I can't send you money to buy a new one, and I can't send this one because it could probably A, get damaged, and two, I daren't say this, but the Thai postal service isn't so good. Do you remember all the T-shirts I sent to your daughter, right? And they never got. You don't look well, my flower. How you fixed for money? Are you ill and you can't work, or you just knackered and can't work at the moment? How are you fixed financially? What money? No understand. I haven't sent you any money. I was going to send you an iPad. That possibly can't. Yeah, no. And I can't. You do need money. You what? You hussy. Um. Okay. I'm about to do a live video. With. It's nearly 2 o'clock. How urgent is it? If you can wait, possibly at tomorrow, I can. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know yet. Oh, um, yeah, at least you're honest, chap. You know, I appreciate. I know when you MoneyGram, you know about that. Yeah, yeah, but is how I'll send it. Yeah, I've got a card now. I wonder why. So I don't have to keep filling in the forms. I can just go in there. I'll show you. Oh, you're laughing now. I've got a MoneyGram card. I only got this yesterday. I must be. Yeah, but yeah. MoneyGram card. Yeah, yeah, kid. You know all about these things, don't you? Yeah, MoneyGram. Well, you've already sent. So you'll have to go to the same bank, which you've done, and I will get a number. I've got a few things cracking off about money at the moment. One of them was pretty mind boggy. You listening? I could have been. Are you listening? Okay. I could have been given £500,000, but I don't think I have. She's looking now. Yeah, that's why she said 500,000 times 50 would be backed. Yeah, yeah, times 50 would have been the bat, but no. So my finances at the moment, um, oh dear. Well, I can say probably £50, £50, which would be £50 yet times 50 is an estimate, will be how much in Thai baht I can send you now. Yeah, yeah, and multiply that by 50, and that's how many baht. Yeah, yeah, 50. Come on, you're good at this. I know that. She's also. How many baht is that then you're going to get? It's actually 42, but good. Come on, come on. She's going to be using a computer. 50 times 42. Yeah, go on. Is that good enough? Yeah? Oh, no. Don't, it's telling me to wait. Don't think, oh, you might not be sitting there. Yeah, times four, well, whatever it is, exchange rate, 42 baht. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Is that enough? Oh, I've lost you. Is that enough? Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, yeah. So how many baht is that? Yeah, is that enough? Because that's all I can really afford, just off the top of my head. Uh, oh, gee. Is it? Okay. Just thumbs up or no or thing. Is that enough for now? Because that's all probably I can afford at the moment. Or can I say this? Yeah, come on, Jack. Yeah. Is that enough for now? I can't. She hasn't asked, so I'm not. You're not going to be happy if I tell you I've just sent some money to someone. Okay. But that's all I can afford to send you now. I've got a. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, bye for now. I'm actually just about to do a live on Facebook. In fact, you're on it. This is on it. Bye for now. Okay. Oh, I'll say what I've just. When I get the money to be able to fly, I'm having to go to Thailand. I will come and see you. And if you're still interested in getting married, okay, let's woke her up. I am still interested. Okay, married. She's looking at me. She said, ring, married me, you. Yeah, if I can get there. Yeah. Oh, okay. She thought. Fair enough. Yeah. But no, now, haven't got money now because someone wound me up and we're still looking into it. I was offered £500,000. You can imagine how that sent me on a bit of a high. Yeah, but it was a scam. But had I got that money, I'd been over to Thailand like a shot. Anyway, I am now gonna. Yeah. Bye for now. Oh, I know you've got that rocking chair we had. Oh, I know where you are. Yeah, I recognise that rocking chair. Okay. Yeah, you must have taken it from where you were living. Yeah, that chair. It's like I brought it. It's like a rocker made of bamboo. And it's, yeah. No, right. No, I haven't won 500,000. Do you think I'd still be sat here in this place, Scotland? I can do my fear of unemployment work anywhere in the world, can't I? Because I go online. So I'm not tied here, but I ain't got the money. Okay? Bye for now. All right. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Ah. Now, that was an example of that. And of course, I'm talking to you, whoever you are, right? That is real. That's happening now. And this is how you start this work in your life. So you just open up your heart. If someone does happen to ring in, well, you go with that. And that is exactly what is happening in my life. And a few other things. I've just made a contact with a lady in the Philippines. I didn't say, and I've just sent her 60 quid. Okay. So I did obviously bring down what I could promise to send her. So that's that. So why am I doing this? Well, this is Black Unicorn Take 2. and it is the official appeal. You won't see this yet, but it's got Black Unicorn Appeal. That's the title of this video, right? My name, Graham Clark, Bankers Scotland, 804664, and my account number, 11200363. So this is the start. I've clearly been given the boot up the backside. See, look, Graham, that's it. Just do now. This video could get seen by someone 5 months, 6 months down the road. This is what you, that's me, must do. So I've done it. Obedience. Right, hi. What about 8 here? 10. I don't see any drastic comments. I'm looking at the comment box. So this is Black Unicorn, which of course can be changed to the fear of unemployment. Again, you see this is all ippings, you've just got to be it. I can show people it. It's on an A3. Whoa. Beautiful logo. See a black unicorn. Whatever. Got red. It wasn't the original one again. That's a Shakespeare quote. All the world's a stage. The original was different. I've shared that. The Theatre of Unemployment had another logo and it had that brilliant, which this hasn't got, graphic of a person from Ethiopia who was starving and had a hand up. It's a very powerful graphic. I've got it, and that can go out at another time. It's on the separate leaflet because this has been going. I share that, didn't I? This was produced in 2010. So this is 8 years ago. And this is the second manifestation. You follow me? Because it was called the Theatre of Unemployment. So this is the Theatre of Unemployment in the context exactly how it was originally channeled, but just where it said Theatre of Unemployment, Black Unicorn was interjected. We can't have both because you can only register the charity like this. That's it. That's why you have a name. Stop people ripping it off. You know, it's your thing, right? Anyway, Black Unicorn. Are you sitting comfortably? Not long, actually. An alternative promotional agency for all the performing arts. My name, Graham Clark, Roslin Cottage, 6 St Andrews Road, Landbride, Moray, IV30 8NZ. My email, gamper77@gmail.com. Gamper is spelled GHAMPA77@gmail.com. There are phone numbers, but I'm certainly not going to give them out. It's nonsense. Right. Status. Will be a non-profit organisation with charity status. Purpose. Section 1. To provide a contact point for charities who would like benefit concerts, shows, appearances, etc. done for them. Section 2. Will be an alternative promotional agency for all the performing arts. Section 3. All artists registering with the Black Unicorn must agree to be available to perform for charities. Section 4. All artists registering with the Black Unicorn must agree to be available to share their artistic skills with unemployed people. Section 5. All technical personnel registering with the Black Unicorn must be available to share their technical skills with unemployed people. application. Section 6. A resource will be maintained via publicity through various media forms, i.e. radio, musical productions, theatrical publications, TV, plus more important, personal recommendation by other members. See section 14. The resource will be put on computer, so enabling the Black Unicorn to be run efficiently by very few personnel. Promotion Part 2. Section 8. All charities that require the services of the Black Unicorn must agree to incorporate workshops within their events or facilities to allow workshops to eventuate from events, so enabling Section 4 to be put into practice. The purpose being to allow unemployed people direct access to the performing arts, plus technical skills associated with them. Section 9. All charities that require the services of the Black Unicorn must agree that unemployed people have concession on admittance to any show, concert, etc. that the Black Unicorn helps to organise in any capacity. Promotion Part 2. Section 10. The Black Unicorn will try to encourage all charities who request its services to put on multimedia events, i.e. events incorporating more than one art form, i.e. music, dance, poetry, as far as possible. Section 11. The Black Unicorn itself will organise events for charities should they wish this service, but as mentioned in Section 10, we would encourage multimedia events, so enabling Section 4 to be more effectively put into practice. Promotion Part 3. Section 12. The Black Unicorn will run workshops separate to concerts, shows, etc. upon request. Section 13. The Black Unicorn will run workshops in organisational skills, so enabling the Black Unicorn to set up in other areas of the country, and I've added this, it's the same thing, or the world. Section 14. The Black Unicorn will encourage all its members to help the Black Unicorn to grow organically. So, as well as Section 6 being used as a means to increase membership, personal recommendation is essential to maintain the quality of the artist's registry, as all members must be fairly proficient in their respective art forms to enable to put Section 4 into practice. Section 15. The Black Unicorn will be composed of members who have proven ability in their respective art forms, plus those wishing to take part in the workshops. Those wishing to partake in the workshops will obviously be filed separately. Section 16. The Black Unicorn will encourage all charities who request its services to incorporate within their events opportunities for jam sessions to take place. This will enable musicians to play with more experienced musicians, also musicians who are not presently playing in a band or group to perform, so enabling section 15 to be put into practice. A quote from me, open commas, because it is actually a quote of what I said. Being unemployed, one can think that you haven't a part to play in the theatre of life. The black unicorn will be a vehicle to enable some unemployed people to find their part. Close question mark, Graham Clark. Promotion Part 4, Section 17. The Black Unicorn will set up alternative publishing facilities for any artist who has material which they would like to be used by other artists or themselves. But of all the material published, some of the royalties must be donated to charity. Section 18. This will enable artists to share their talents in a common aim of using the arts to relieve suffering in the world. I repeat, Section 18. This will enable many artists to share their talents in a common aim of using the arts to relieve suffering in the world. Section 19. The Black Unicorn will also act as promoters of artistic concerts, festivals, which fall into its aims, in brackets Section 18, using the arts to raise funds for charity, plus doing workshops for unemployed people. Finance. Section 20. The Black Unicorn will organise events to raise funds for its own existence. Those will be of a joint benefit nature, incorporating another charity. Repeat. These, that's all right. Grammatical error, sorry about that. These will be of a joint benefit nature, incorporating another charity. Okay. Section 21. Established recording artists will be approached to give their services as guest appearances. Section 21B. Or recording sessions, etc. 22, Section 22. All such projects, in brackets Section 21B, will be of a joint benefit nature, the royalties being shared with another charity. Then it ends, but in the original document it was the start. It's the first thing that was channeled through. Open exclamation marks. All the world's a stage, the men and women merely players. Open close brackets. William Shakespeare. So that has gone out. Many people have already responded to that appeal because their angels are guiding them to take the necessary steps to set this theatre into motion. So I could say, well, I've done my lot now. I can go down the post office, send that money to Jap, suss out how much money I've got, and get on a plane to Thailand. I could. I'm free to do that because, as I've explained, I'm obviously doing this online. Bit of a carrot sort of thing now. The theatre of unemployment can be set up anywhere. Could be set up first in Thailand. I get a better response and people are more open to do this and take that step and get moved as they should be. I must say that now, by their spirit within them. Yeah, this is good. I want to do this. Get it? Really other positive response. But if it doesn't touch their spirit, then nothing wrong. Again, because this isn't just you people watching it. I know that. I've been saying this all along. This video is live, right? But it's finally, when it ends, it is processed and it's posted, obviously, on Facebook, right? And it goes to YouTube to permanently protect it and to permanently allow it to be accessible. And it has its own number. And then I go hypothetically wherever I might go now, end up in Bosnia, right? That's another place that I've got to sort things out. Pick up my pyramid water if my pendulum gave me the green light, which it hasn't. And do it again. There's one of my, this is my best pendulum. It's actually been brilliant. It's actually been made, if I can show you that. Ah, there. Particularly made for someone, see that? Diabetes. Now, how they do that, I don't know, but I just go in the spirit. Again, is this a good thing? It wasn't too expensive. It's beautiful. I mean, it's obviously unique. The handmade, put on a lathe. And this one particularly, that shape, whether it's been blessed or whatever, and I do have diabetes. So if I just wanted to use it on a personal basis for that, because, oh yeah, diabetes, whew, you know, you've really got to watch what you eat. So hypothetically, this would be a brilliant bit of technology. I could have 10 samples of food like now in front of me. Touch it, you just touch it with thinking, is this good for me now? You know, is this good for me now? No, right? And it'd be that dynamic because it's your higher intelligence, whether you call it your higher self, whether you call it your spirit, your soul, but that's what this technology allows you to connect into. I'm not going to, anyone, who am I, God? Not really, but anything that's said in this can be tested. Go online. Pendulum healing. Get a background of what's the science behind this. Many people teach it now online and see the sort of applications that it's been used for and is being used for, and the positive results that are being achieved. Loads of, the mind just boggles of how, and it's just a little thing, see, you can carry it, take it on the airplane, constantly with you, and it's, I can't over express the gratitude I have to coming into pendulum using, that's probably not grammatically correct, but yeah, the use of a pendulum. And I did just follow my spirit, which gave a positive thing. I joined up for a course and that got rid of all my negativities, all my resistances, this, that, and is it involved with witchcraft and all this stuff, right? And then when my mind was cleared of that, put your money where your mouth is, or the only way it is, buy yourself a pendulum. And I did go a bit. I've got about 6 or 7, but I can give them away or sell them. Beautiful designs, but this is the one of them that I settled with because it is particularly for see, it evolves everything. I first join a site, do the course, and then I come across this thing online again for pendulums. I look at them and what I feel's attracted to, I buy. And so I think I'm not too old. I've got about 6 or 7. They're very small, and I could take, easily with me wherever I might go. But they can be used like this, making a decision. Do I now start to pack and get ready? To leave Scotland, to go to Thailand, where I've got 2 ladies that are waiting and wanting to marry me, possibly. Do I go to the Philippines? Just made a fantastic contact with a lady there who, on a family scenario, she's got 3 children and one of them is 11, is deaf. So he's a lot. Imagine that. Has to demand a lot of her attention and time. Bless her heart. And a lovely dog. You all know how I feel about dogs. So, I'm being, no, this isn't sour grapes. Far from it. This is a case of, yes, I'm probably being rejected, or shall we say people are being a bit slow on the offtake. No one's actually said, well, Graham, do you need any money? Okay. Well, obviously I do, right? But now I've set the means for people to do that. See, that's a positive thing. That is a bank account that people can pay money into. It's not a charity yet, so it's all above board. If I got the money and the committee people identified or came forward, then immediately the first thing you do is to set up a bank account for the charity. Done in minutes. I'll go into the Bank of Scotland if that's where it's going to happen. And in minutes, they can issue me with a charitable account because it's just an account, doesn't cost any money. But its only difference to a conventional account is you must have at least 2 signatories, right? And that's the ruling regarding it. And that would be easily done. The right person comes forward, says, well, I want to be the treasurer, mine, and I would be the other counter signatory, or in meetings, we could open it a bit if there's all this stuff, but whatever. Because I've done this once. I've already had and run my own charity. Now, the previous video was a bit, naff. I don't need to expose that woman, which I did. That's what it's called, you trust karma. If you've been wronged by someone, yes, there's nothing wrong with you venting your anger, because in a sense, all you're saying is, look, you haven't got away with it. So I didn't immediately do anything then, but that incident that happened between me and this social worker is fact. It was witnessed by at least 8 or 6 Moray Council workers. She was probably worried I was going to really freak out. And I'm fine, but I'm not. And of course I didn't. But what did respond was, like I say, I burst into tears because I couldn't believe that she was doing this. And also so sad for the other people. And all these other things came in. So it literally did, cripple me. And I literally staggered out the room and I was crying, Did say, oh, you can't do this. You can't be that off the wall or whatever, sort of thing, that you would do that just because you were humiliated and proven to be wrong. Naughty girl, you should have given that man money, and it was a public decision made by the ombudsman. So that, in theory, should have gone on her record. Of course it did. And in theory, she perhaps should have been sacked. Think it through. The ombudsman, an independent, if you like, lawyer come judge. So he wasn't a Morrie Council employee. That's it, you see. And he looked at the evidence and clearly did make a decision. They obviously put their side to it and probably exaggerated things. We could say lie, but I can say exaggerated the facts. The facts that this other facility had a proven bigger attendance than my facility, but that could easily be shown to be lies, because the numbers were boosted because most of the people had attended the exact same workshop 4 or 5 times, all 3, So basically they're portraying, oh yes, this is how many people he's seen in a year or whatever, but it wasn't factual. The facts, the figures were artificially boosted. And that ombudsman only had to find one person. So I think, well, what would I do if I was him? Well, I would contact a couple of the people and see what they said. I see, and and how many people do you think have attended this project? Well, actually, of course, they'd immediately chip in because it's nice to be given the respect that an ombudsman wants to have a chat with you. Oh, well, I know for a fact that they're boosted and not right, because I've personally been there 4 times, and I know from other people because they would know the sort of thing they talk about. Are you here again? Oh, well, I've got nothing to do, and you do get paid to come here, and it's social, it's nice, but yes, of course, I've got no intentions of being technical drawing, and of course, it's nonsense to take the same test. Well, it wasn't a test, but the course again and again. Okay. I'm sorry, but it still is. But this is tempered. If you can see the first one, and yes, I named this person, and there is anger. Fine. See, I'm analysing myself now. Well, okay, Graham, you're a bit angry. Yes, you're obviously hurt, and if, as you betray your side of the story, that is true, that within a very short period of time of this person being reprimanded, whatever, by the ombudsman and by her fellow staff, because they would have obviously known about the decision, or her boss, if you follow me, would, and one would have felt, as their public servants, that necessary action was taken. In my opinion, after that ombudsman decision was known, they should have looked at it and should have sussed her out in the context. Has she got a personal grudge against Mr. Clark? To check her out, well, yes, you've had this decision made. How do you feel about it? And she would have let it out somehow, and she should have been removed from office and put into another department. But the thing is, she was head of the department. So we see the corruption in everything. Exactly what's been happening in the Roman Catholic Church, isn't it? That certain heads of the church have been informed that their understaff have been sexually abusing children and all this and that. And it has been clearly displayed that in many circumstances, they just turned a blind eye or moved the offender, the sexual abuser, to just another parish where he could continue. But I'm okay about it now. You can see I'm a lot calmer. Of course, I'm going to express emotions. I'm not now. So you can see the other one. It's just called Black Unicorn Fear for Unemployment. It's only just been made. And see the difference between the two. I'm talking exactly about the same incident, but I'm not naming her publicly, and it's a totally different vibe. I can't say to you, well, this is the best one, so just watch this, because it disproves the whole point. But I'm very positive, very happy that I've done this, and I feel this is, apart from any now publicity that I can get further, because I've taken this step. I'm now at the stage, I'm ready to do radio interviews, so people have got a chance to ask me questions. Oh, you did this thing on Facebook and on YouTube. Would you like to come in? And there's some people, we've got a little team together, and they'd like to ask you some questions or whatever. Or I've actually shown some interest to give you some help, but still would like to meet you. They could do what they're meant to do. Hypothetically, they now could be getting people who might be interested to give the Black Unicorn form, i.e. potential committee members. It's what they're meant to do. One of the functions of a public, the BBC, definitely. The BBC is involved with arts and all the rest of it. I did get a little birdie, but anyway, that the BBC has ripped off some of these ideas, but haven't completely done the thing. And of course, it isn't actually a charity, because that is the biggest difference. This isn't just for the sake of artists having a venue or a vehicle for them to be promoted. Its other driving impetus is to raise funds for the relief of suffering. So that's obviously where the charity bit comes in, and like I'm doing now. There's to be a bank account, and it's the people who can have the opportunity to contribute money to it to get it started. Whereas the BBC thing could just be an interesting alternative, well, what could I call it, theatrical show, and where they rip off certain of the jokes from my material. Don't do it anyways, because you can't do that. You can, but it's just yuck. And when you see the real thing, because this is me, get it? And then they just take some of the things and it's done parrot fashion, and it just doesn't come off, because it's a mindy thing. It isn't someone moving in the spirit. So you can say the similar words, but it just doesn't have the same oomph. I've seen it. This is not now, but I used to listen to BBC. I think it was Radio 3, yeah. And they do have these off-the-wall sort of comedy shows. I said, hey, that's me. That's taking off my joke, because it's like a joke, same scenario, but it's being acted, and it just doesn't come off because it isn't real. Get it? It's over-exaggerated, and I never laughed at all. Stuff like that doesn't make me laugh, right? Because it is minding, it's scripted, it's a just totally different thing. It just, But if I see things like, I'm not saying they got that impudence of me, but there's a brilliant thing they did. I think it's in Comic Relief, yeah. And they particularly deliberately targeted well-established artists who generally are not known to be a bit, earthy, right? Yeah. Elton John, right? And the scene is, he's right, okay, he's gay, he doesn't mind that, because so he's gay and he's got his suit and he's just come out of his dressing room and he's throwing a tantrum. Where's my fucking thing in all this? And this is rare for the BBC, but it's Comic Relief. And this is a pattern of cutting words. This is a pattern that followed for everyone. Obviously their director said, right, you're angry, you're wound up, and you just, as you would do normally, you wouldn't normally do in a public place, because you've got this persona of being a well-presented gentleman, right? He comes there. Where's my fucking, the thing, and he's going off for this, and people are portrayed running away because he's throwing a tantrum, right? And it's bloody funny. I know that because I've entered that character. I shared about that same thing, right? This is Thailand, and the Thai people, because part of Buddhism is live and let be. You try and do that on the beach in Blackpool and you see the result. You get, we're trying, right? Thai people just step back and laugh. Well, he's wound up and he's lost it a bit. We've all done that ourselves, right? And it got so good that this is true. I was about to do a cutting word phone call to Western Union because I hadn't got a response. She said, that's another cat, not patient, still got no acknowledgement. And I've asked them to phone me and basically I'm trying to push them to do something about it, right? Because these people should have been convicted, because that's how Western Union work. When you do a transfer, they know exactly the name and address of the person the money's going to, and you know that, and you've got to put it on the form. So I just hold my thing up, and again, just like the John thing, where's my fucking money? Now, the funny thing about that is, it's just, in your mind, you imagine the person picking up the phone, and that's the first thing they hear, right? Not, hello, my name's G.Clark, you've got to go for this thing. It's that, where's my humour? Cutting word. And yes, Jesus, of course, did swear. I can give you that on very good repute. Yes, he did certainly move in cutting word, and he most certainly did move in anger. Again, how he's been misrepresented or portrayed has done quite a bit of harm. Other people are following in his footsteps, who are Christed, such as myself, and have been seen to react like that to circumstances by self-righteous people. That's exactly what it means. Self-righteous means that they think they're better than other people, and when they see a genuine exposition of the Spirit, because they've never moved in that, because they're not really in contact with the Spirit, put it down. Ooh, anger. Ooh, we don't want him around here. And oh no, he's not a spiritual person, right? Oh no, we're peace and light, and whatever. So I can understand how people like me have been despised and rejected. But then I put my side forward, and say, hey, just listen to Handel's Messiah. That's it, just listen to that. And it's all in there. And why do you think Handel's inspired to put those lyrics down? Because they're needed. So that's music being used in a different generation, probably 16th century. I'm not sure. I love Handel, needless to say, but I'm not that into it that I could tell you when Handel's Messiah was composed. There you go. But certainly it was hundreds of years ago. But now the same Spirit uses rock music. Not all rock music, and just as I could say also not all classical music. It's not that, this is good. Coming up to the witching hour, it's obviously 2:00 in the afternoon, so I've got plenty of time. Just re-looking at, obviously, because the main context of this one is an appeal. So I'll reiterate again, the Black Unicorn appeal is now set in motion. I am G.Clark, the founder to be of Black Unicorn, and my bank is the Bank of Scotland, and that's the bank sort code 804664, and that is my account number. If you feel moved and can contribute money, please just donate it, and you just put Black Unicorn Appeal in however you go through the system. It's a bank transfer, a check, that would work. Black Unicorn Appeal, care of, if you like. Graham Clark would have to be in the name, but whatever. But most businessmen would understand that. But obviously you would have my word that that money would be put into the account, and it's kept back, because obviously I will have needs myself. But as soon as the committee presents itself, the account can be changed to a double signatory account. I don't think there's any big deal. You can still keep the same account number, or no, I would then get issued a different account number for my personal usage. I'm being told that. No, that's how it happened. And then that account becomes an official charity account and will have two signatories, and one of them will be the treasurer and the other will be myself. So if you feel motivated, inspired, you want to contact me further to maybe discuss a few things, the best way is my email, which is gamper77@gmail.com. So if you've got any queries, any other suggestions of perhaps how you'd like to help, any suggestions of people you think would be interested, but would I like to give them a phone call sort of thing, and instigate to contact myself, hello, I'm great, whatever, fine. Please do so. I am, I'll pass the magic hour. Clearly being said, well, okay, Graham, that's it for now. You've done it. Congratulated me, saying, oh yeah, this is a lot better than the other one, right? And people are likely to respond more positively to this. So I could just do a quick pendulum reading in a minute. Should I take down the first thing? So I've done it again, so it's there and it's better. It's got the bank details and everything, whereas the other one was just reading out the structure. So I did do exactly the same thing, read all through this, but the last bit did lose the plot maybe. Or so anything, anybody who do this work will say, oh no, we don't just do one take, right? They're moving in films. Oh my God, we can sometimes have to do 20 takes. Same words, but something just isn't quite right. And the director will say, no, and whatever, we'll do another take or 3 takes and then make a decision. Because the film's generally split up into loads of little takes. But seeing this is just me with my Phuket hat on and whatever, and there isn't no other elements to it, obviously you can do this in a one take, but if there is imperfections, someone makes a loud phone call and it cuts across it, which you can't hear now because I've got headphones on and the volume's turned down, that wouldn't happen. My own landline phone could go off, could get a postman wanting to come to the door. That happened the other day in one of them, and I was upstairs. That's funny. But I went, and I obviously deliberately shared out, oh no, I bet it's, Grumpy Git sort of said, I bet it's the council come to cut my edge, right? And it wasn't. It was someone that had come to deliver my medication, and they do come and have been coming for weeks to do that. But I had obviously lost track of time, so I had a bit of a laugh with him, and oh, sorry, I said, you're lucky I was really cursing you, meaning it had been the council. Why are you? Because we'd arranged for him to send me an email. We went outside, we had quite a nice chat, and it's about having my edge cut. I agreed to have it done. He very nicely said, well, look, I think you can get this done cheaper privately. So even though there's council workmen that are like grounds and whatever department, and if you are like me, a pensioner, and you just physically can't do it, they will come and cut your grass, or in this case, the hedge. But he openly admitted, no, they still charge you, more than what you could get it done privately. And that is because he's being honest. And he said, well, I do know some people, leave it with me and I'll get them. I gave them an email address and just said, great, get them to email me and we'll look into it. They'll come and size up the job. It's quite easy. It's just one side of my boundary. Remember, I've shared about that. But the actual thing that I did cut didn't need to be done because it's not actually a class as a road. You get me? It is a road, but it is a private road. No public right of way. It's merely an end or like a drive to the few houses that are in my little block. So that's the reason. He said, oh no, that isn't it, Miss Clark, it's this, and which is my garden's wall facing onto a public footpath, the pavement. And the complaint was someone who is immobilised and got an electric chair. And it was a case of they would have to go on the opposite road or pavement to get through because the ivy has grown out. No problem. I go to my email address in a minute and two and check that he may have come back. It's going to be done this weekend because this guy said, well, look, I'll come back. It might have been, he might be, because he is a private contractor, right? But he didn't make himself clear. He didn't say, oh, no, that is me. Yes, I've been contacted by the councillor. He could just be someone who's trying to, because he lives near, get himself a bit of work. So basically, I'm going to get 2 quotes. One from the guy that the council person knows, and then I can make a better deal, isn't it? You should really do this sort of thing for everything like that. Ring around, get quotes, because people are after your business and they are going to cut their profit margin a bit. They only ask you that. The amount of times I've rung up people like that and they've asked me to say, well, what did he say? Because I'll undercut it. Because I'd say something, well, I've just had 1 quote, thanks. Well, what did he say? And I'll undercut it. So you get an extra deal because they want the work. Well, folks, it's just over the witching hour. It's 1 hour, 2 minutes. I'm just going to do my normal thing. Many people I know, but there's no comments at all. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 people. I can even think. 1 like. And 1 love. And 1 other. What does that mean? Oh, I already know that it's not just the people who see it as it's being broadcast. Bet you any money you like, right? Right now I'm being told that there's 16 people seen it. When it eventually does get uploaded, so it's processed a bit, on average it's about 100 people. On average, well above this. But I don't know how that works, you see. So I'm going to cut away. Please forward this to anyone you may think might be interested. Obviously, if you're just not not in a position to give money to charity, fine. Been there myself. I'm there myself now. Yeah, I am just a pensioner. And new comment. Okay, that's good. It actually gives me an arrow. That's really, I'm impressed with this. I will do that. Yeah, because the new people go along the bottom. But no comments, no questions. And that's cool. Yeah. So goodbye, good afternoon, really. It's, like I say, just nearly 3 o'clock here. And it's generally a time I have a snack or whatever. The weather's changed. It was quite sunny, but it became overcast. I was out sitting with my tree, that though I don't know that person as well, so I'm not going to entertain that. I said that as well. if anyone hasn't got a picture, you've got to be discriminatory. I've got over 5,000 friends, so I have now got to cut back. If I want to allow new people in, I could do that. So I could try contact someone on Facebook. I've got the numbers, and see how I go about requesting to expand my friendship number. I'd like it to be 10,000. So that's my next thing. Goodbye, namaste, and I'll contact Facebook to see how I go about, if it can be done, increase my friends' numbers. Bye for now.